Good morning. Let's hit help. This will take a minute, I'm sure. I've got quite a few 6 stars now. Just kind of focused on ranking them up to rank 2. And the 5 stars are on cooldown. How long do these have? 35 minutes? I bet you there's a few of these. Yep. All right. So I'll pick up where I left off last night. I didn't know if I'd have time for this, but I did stay up a little late last night, and I was able to get to 1.5 million. And it was getting pretty late, so I said, all right, I'll pick it back up in the morning, and here we are. Good morning, Justin. I was gonna do a stream last night for an incursion, but I was in the middle of recruitment interviews. And then that interview turned into social hour, and ended up doing the incursion offline with an alliance mate. And after that, while we were just talking, we talked for hours last night. It was crazy. Ooh, but yeah, I ended up grinding this arena out a little bit. I was gonna maybe consider just not doing this arena, but when we were just sitting there chilling and talking, I said, you know what? Let me just get in there while we're talking. I'll just click the buttons, and here I am. I mean, I guess it's coming. I'm not too worried about that right now. More focused on making some time to get into Cavalier early this month and making sure that I can 100% side quest, unlike last month. So one thing at a time. This morning it is this arena as I get punched. Thanks, Spider Boy. Can't catch a break with this guy. Holy cow. There we go. It's not the best, you suppose? Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit of a mix-up, which is kind of what I've personally been asking for, right? Maybe something different from the same nodes month to month to month with the same class scheme. So now they got tagged schemes. Um, I think that'll get some people to rank up some champions they otherwise wouldn't be ranking up, which will help slow people down a little bit and let the people who actually are ranking up their accounts kind of shine a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll still give it an honest go. Do what we can. I mean, I've got a pretty decently well-developed account. I just don't push progression like a lot of people. Like we have a lot of people that are like throne breakers with 500k hero rating, and if you were to ask them to do AQ, Alliance, or and questing at the same time, then it doesn't go well. Hey, hey, I'm on stream. What's up, man? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Good morning. You want to talk on stream? Okay. Well, I'm glad you had a good sleep. Yeah, so we're talking about CaviQ with the new nodes here in the chat, and what is it? New Avengers. We've got Fantastic Four, which hopefully a lot of people have those ranked up. And what was it? It was one other tag. Yeah, that was Will I was talking to just a second ago. He saw me on in the Discord voice chat, and hopped in and said hi. All right. Metal for metal, I guess. There we go. Incursion some other time then. Yeah, I did a Sector 8 last night, and we only got to room 5. We completed room 5. I don't know, it was just some bad node lineups, I think. But that's okay. I just wanted to get in there and get some artifacts, hit those milestone artifacts as well. Um, I mean, who wouldn't prefer to go to a higher room? But for a guy who didn't really have a plan to do it until the last minute, and I didn't even become available at 9 p.m. like I thought. It was closer to like 11 when I had time. Kid wouldn't fall asleep. Plus, I had to take care of some after dinner cleanup a little bit. So it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, I'd look forward to doing it again. I guess they reset today, so near future, if you really wanted, we could do another one. I always tell people if you want to do one, you just got to message me and tell me when. I'll make myself available. But nobody ever does. So we have the heat on in our house, and it makes the air a little dry and hot. And so I could tell that it's starting to slightly dehydrate me. So I'm trying to drink a little bit more water than normal. It's the first thing I grabbed this morning was a nice tall glass of water. I drink too much soda, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Morning streams, right? I'd love to start streaming sooner, but there's a time conflict with me getting my kid ready in the morning and taking her out to the bus stop. It's just that's not something I can fit into the schedule. If I could get to bed earlier, I could also wake up earlier too and get some things out of the way. Before that, it wouldn't get me streaming any quicker, but it would certainly make the rest of my day open up. Same here. Your skin gets itchy with the heat on. Oh yeah, dude. It's like a dehydration, but you probably know that. Um, yeah, this is when I start putting a little bit of lotion on. You know, puts the lotion on the skin. Yeah. Oh no, I did it. I punched into his block. What was I thinking? I just tried to use my special 2 in response to his special 2. That was so dumb. I think me taking that hood to rank 2 was a good move. I'm finding that he has a lot of utility and is powerful. Why Ebony Maw? Specifically because I did not have Ebony Maw as a 4-star champion at all on this account. I've actually got him awakened as a 5-star on my second account, but I don't have a 4-star Ebony Maw on this one. And, we could probably check it a few, but I'm pretty sure I do have an unawakened 5-star Ebony Maw on this account. And, I just wanted to make sure that I could get the 4-star. And if I can get that champion and awaken him without using, a crystal or a awakening gem, then that'll save me resources in the long run. Plus, the battle chips and the units, those don't hurt. So it's really about just filling out my roster here, so that when I finally do get him from a crystal, I will be able to get duplication shards rather than just an awakening or a first time draw. So, oh, I looked up and read Discord. Got hit. Don't text to drive, yo. So what's on my wish list for the gifting event this year? Well, for the first time, going back to Black Friday, I did make a short little video of what I bought. It was mostly focused on what catalysts were being offered. Oops. Yeah, butchering this up real quick. Wow. Yeah, so my Black Friday purchases were mostly on catalysts. And aside from the T5B and the T2A, the rest of them I only bought because they're catalysts and I use them a lot, right? So if it had T1A, T2A, T5B, I bought it. The only one that had catalysts that I didn't buy was the T4B ones, and I just don't feel like T4B is worth my units. Personal choice. If you want them, take them. Obviously, it's just the ramblings and opinions of an old grumpy man. But yeah, just so I wasn't impressed by the Black Friday offers. Maybe it's because I'm still Cavalier and not Thronebreaker. I don't know. I was planning on being Thronebreaker by then, but my available free time in November was seemingly non-existent. And well, that's old news now because it's December. But now looking forward to actually answer your question instead of rambling on, I would be looking forward to so I did get a 5-star Kang last year. I would like to get the Collector's Thanos. Yep. I would like... Sorry, tough questions here. What would I like? I mean, last gifting event, I think I started with 6,000 or 8,000 units, and I used basically all of my units, and I filled up my solo milestone progress bar. And I was like, okay, I was gonna stop there, but then I kept getting large amounts of units from doing things that month. This is last December. And I ended up, by the end of the gifting event, had depleted all of my units down to 0. So I had some really good pulls. I had a lot of dud openings, but the ones that turned out to be good stuff, it was really good stuff. If I remember correctly, there was a couple, like 1 or 2 6-stars in there. Obviously got the 5-star Kang. I got a handful of 5-stars. I think there was units and catalysts, right? And I was very fortunate at the time, so I wasn't complaining. Yeah. So, but that's the thing is, you had to gift the crystals. So, You know, if people were willing to do crystal swaps, I did crystal swaps with them. Yeah. Anyway, let me catch up on chat here. I'm just rambling. You're hoping for a 6-star awakening gem this Christmas? It's a very specific hope. It's very specific. And Will wants to know who you're going to use it on, because he just used one on Fury, which mega plays Will. Congratulations. Don't even have a Fury yet. What is a Fury? Is he good? That's right. Give me those charges. Didn't even need them. Same Fury if it's generic. Awakening Gem Crystal will also be good since I have a chance from all classes to awaken. I'm assuming you're talking about 6 stars. I think everyone could agree with that. Will was happy to do it. No one's ever unhappy having a duped Fury. Unless you're Captain Bay. That was so funny and not kind of. Oh, that must have been what you were telling me about, Will. Well, he used the Awakening Gem, and then the next crystal he opened was another 6-star Dick Fury. Not laughing at you, Captain. Just the irony of it. I'm sure it's demoralizing. But that's the gamble, right? When you use Awakening Gems, you risk running into that. Let's see. I think that's the way to do it there. Less than 24 hours later. I'm trying to remember, who did that happen? That happened to me with Void. I awakened Void for a very specific event quest, and the next, it wasn't 24 hours, but within 30 days, I duped the Void, and now I wish I would have spent that generic 5-star Awakening Gem on Captain America Infinity War at this point. So even I, a guy who kind of hoards a little bit and makes tactical, what I think are well thought out decisions. Even I get buyer's remorse at times. It always clips me there at the end. Always at the end. Sorry, dry cough a little bit. Not my idea of a good time. It was from a Cav also. Yeah, so, joyous celebration at getting that from a Cav, but at the same time. Yeah. Will says that he still has 10 Nexus Cavs from Cyber waiting for his Summoner Advanced Bit reset. Oh, dude, I know you're feeling. I still have Cavalier Crystals from October that I haven't popped yet. Yeah, I think when I do a stream later tonight, it's going to be some sort of crystal opening. I don't know, maybe I should wait a little bit until I do some breakups, but wait, did I just finish with a 4-hit combo light? That was no good. Yeah, I'm starting to even get ill at the number of crystals that I'm hoarding right now. But you know, we've talked about this privately, Will, in Discord about the advancement events that are going by. So you know that cosmic and that science advancement event. Um, it hurts my heart a little bit. Um, yeah, it hurts my heart a little bit to have watched those go by. So Philip says that he hears that he smashed Summoner's Advancement this week. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Um, we have a great alliance, and we hit 1 million about 4 days out. So that was uh, joyous, but also unexpected. I tried to preemptive a little bit and like let people know, like, hey, we are really close to 1 million. We need to decide if we're going to do 1.5. There's only like one person that told me that they wanted to do that. Everyone else wanted to stick at 1 million. And some people have not been as patient. But overall, for a 4-day waiting period, asking for a freeze on crystals, the Alliance has done really well. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's got like a mega buttload ton of crystals ready to go, because as soon as Summoner Advancement resets, we got that level up still in progress. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be popping a lot of things. I think we may even hit 200k on the first day, which is pretty juicy, pretty juicy. So which champ do I use a lot, which I think is underrated? Mm. Well, um, She-Hulk is always a controversial choice for a lot of people in the community. You either love her or you don't. But aside from that, before that, it was Bishop. I thought Bishop was good before his buff. I think that buffing Bishop put him up in the higher tiers, for sure. Um, let's see. I think people are sleeping on Super Scroll, and uh, I don't know. I usually don't think about stuff like that. Good morning, Be More. Lots of buying going on last weekend with all the issues still. Yeah, no doubt. People are thirsty for rewards. And while a lot of people have walked away from the game, there's a lot of people coming back to the game. I don't think it's as many, and I can explain why here in a minute. That's not good. There we go. Um, yeah, we had a guy who put up like 80k and quit. That's smart. Sounds like your group may hit 1 million again since they're holding. It, and I really don't even like asking people to do it, but there's no denying that if you coordinate that a little bit, it pays dividends forward, right? Because the only reason people are in alliances is for AQ rewards, alliance war rewards, and 3-day event rewards. And so in my mind, it makes sense that you would want to communicate and coordinate hitting a milestone and then minimizing your overshoot as much as possible, and just rolling those extra points that you held off on into the next week. And it helps everyone get better rewards. And I always have a player, there's always one that goes, well, it's only like an extra it got buffed recently, but it's only an extra, X number of 5-star shards, or, it's only 100 6-star shards at a tier 1 alpha. That's not really a big deal. And I have to remind them it's not about you, it's about the team, and that's 30 tier 1 alphas, and that's, make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah, that's 3,000 6-star shards spread around the alliance. And that kind of gets most people to open up their eyes and go, "Oh, I didn't think about it that way." Well, but it's easy to understand how someone could think like that, and anyway. Anyway, let's see. I think Luke Cage, Doc Ock, and Elsa are a little underrated. Same as a lot of people, to be honest. Luke Cage, I agree with. I am not familiar with Doc Ock. I don't think I use him effectively or know how to play him well. Despite wanting him as a younger player, I thought he was a cool champion. I grew out of that. But Elsa Bloodstone, I don't think she's underrated. I think people know exactly how to use her, and they use her well. She-Hulk has her uses. Good morning, B-More. B-More says, I might walk away from the game after gifting. Probably going to take a long break. Oh, no, dude. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I won't try to talk you off the cliff. I don't blame you either. Philip says that he enjoys playing Elsa. But I do want to see what's happening this month. It's the 7-year anniversary, man. You got to get your title. Yeah, we'll do that. Love the evade attack mechanic. Oh yeah, it does make it easier to intercept doing that, that's for sure. Will wants to know why you're taking a break, B-More. He says you're the community ambassador. I would say that. Like, everybody knows who B-More is. I mean, I know that you've been visiting me here on YouTube quite a bit, occasionally talking to us in Discord. You're kind of like a mainstay at this point, You're one of the OG viewers. B-More says that he loves Elsa, one of his favorites. Philip says that I like that and her ability to switch between incinerate and freeze attacks. True. Especially if the champion is incinerate immune, it's an auto swap over to freeze, right? You don't really have to do anything special. There's not a lot of champions that will flip like that. Now that we talk about champions with multiple damage types, when are we going to get Crystal in the game? From the Inhumans? The daughter that does fire and ice elemental damages. I feel like she would have a place here. They put her in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, so I don't see why they couldn't give her a similar toolkit here. B-More says that he appreciates that, Will. I do love the community here on YouTube. I'll probably still come to streams. Those are enjoyable. The game, not so much. I'm telling you, everyone knows B-More. He still takes the time to give me good advice. Yeah, you know what? That's what's really underrated. Some people don't like it when other people give them advice. I would argue that free advice is some of the most valuable things. Like, whether you take it or not, listening to it and seeing if there's something useful to extract, even from negative feedback, is a very valuable thing. And if we're gonna talk about underrated things, I'm gonna put my pin on the Craven kill board for unsolicited advice, right? If you keep an open mind, there's opportunities to either learn or understand new things, even if you don't like the advice. Um, and I'm gonna yes. I think that's a wise statement there. Man, I feel like I'm so wise now. Yes, let's do that. Someone said I should put more heavy attacks into my Tiger gameplay, so let's try and do that today. I have a lot of champions that I don't think I play well, and I think you guys see that. Um, like, there's like a core group of champions that I just know really well, and the rest are kind of meh. We are getting close to the end of this arena, though. We are getting close to the end. I thought it would take me longer to get to this point. Duck and roll. I felt like I saw some magic there at the beginning, but I'm not really sure. I have her awakened. I think she's even rank 4. Maybe she's just rank 3. I don't know. But probably need to go and learn how to play her better. I know that B-More has been watching me for well over a year. And I've enjoyed you. You've definitely helped me with some stuff and given good advice. And I don't know that I can say that I've ever had the opportunity to help you though. I don't know. I just ugh. Now I'm feeling guilty. There we go. And that should be the 2.5 million points we need. Yep. To get a 4-star Ebony Maw and awaken the one in my roster. The goal of me doing these 4-star arena grinds is to either get or awaken champs I don't have, so that when I do open crystals and it is that 4-star champion, I can just get 5-star shards instead. And that's kind of the whole goal for me. And that should be Sig level 1 now. Yep. Cha-ching. Thanks, Philip. B-More says, I can't wait for you to become Thronebreaker. Yeah, you're telling me, dude. I was at the Thronebreaker quest like 2 months ago. Me and Will were staying awake in the middle of the night till like 2 or 3 in the morning, like 3 or 4 times a week over a 2-week period. And I was just knocking it out. I was boosting and using units for revives, and we were just getting it done. And I was like, let me hold off just a little bit. I'd like to live stream it. And I've been sitting at this point for like 2 months. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to do it before Thanksgiving. And that didn't happen. So I think now, I wrote it down. My goal is to be done with Thronebreaker before Christmas so that when the holiday gift comes out, I can exchange it for the Thronebreaker gift instead of the Cavalier one. So I got a little bit of time. And I think we wanted to look at something in the. There was something that somebody wanted to see in my roster real quick. Trying to remember what it was. You're in U.S. Central, more like midnight 1 for me. I'm too old for that 2 a.m. stuff. Yeah, when I realized that there were people that wanted to watch and actually see me struggle. I started streaming it to Discord, but I didn't want to have the distractions of YouTube. I'm starting to get over that a little bit, and I'm able to do some Cavalier event quests now on stream. The problem is if I try to do it all on stream, that kind of constrains my available playtime. I forget what we were looking at. Big Blue says, I will believe it when I see it. I think the last story was to have it done before the Cyber Weekend. It was, Big Blue. It was. Oh, my gosh. Oh, as I sink into the chair out of shame. um, I made a comment yesterday, and I want to validate that now. What just happened? Oh, that's why. Okay, so I have 10 max rank and level 5 stars. How many 6 stars are rank 2? The first 5, the second 5, so that's 10, 11. Hood is rank 2, 12. Silver Centurion is rank 2, that's 13. Yeah, I have more rank 2s than I do max rank 5 stars. That's definitely a tipping point. It's definitely a tipping point. I'm trying to make an investment now so that it pays dividends in the future. Because it would be much easier to take more 5 stars to rank 5. But I feel like in time that these are going to become less and less valuable. Now, I am starting to think, after a discussion I had last night, that they may take these 5 stars, rank 5, and give them an opportunity for a rank 6 rank up to make them continue being viable in the contest. And comparable to 6 stars. I think that they will. I was talking to a player who plays another Kabam game called the Transformers Forged to Fight, and he's saying that the equivalent of their 5 stars were given a rank 6 option. And so if they can do it there, they can do it here. And yeah. Yep. So interesting discussion point there, if anyone wants to explore it. There you go. And that's kind of how I feel too, Big Blue. It doesn't matter if they're 5 or 6. It's all about bringing up the tools you need to get through the content. I definitely weigh that as a option. I think I have taken a 5 star to rank 5 based on that decision point since, and I may yet do it again. But I am trying to I am trying to give the 6 stars a little more priority. I feel like we just did the arena. Did I not defeat Sinister Six champions or use Spider versus Hero champions at all during that entire grind? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's see here. It would have only been a 5 or a 6 star. So I did use 6 stars. Well, I guess I used those. I don't get points for using a Sinister Six. I get points for Spider-Verse champs. So turn that off. Where are they at? So I used 1. I could have sworn I used the other ones. Oh, I have to use the Spider-Verse champ to defeat a Sinister Six. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at, now that I've answered my own dumb question, I'm looking at my shorthand calendar. Yep. It looks like a lot of this kicks off on the 10th, which means that what I want to do is between now and the 10th, I would love to get some of the Cavalier done and a side quest done. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it when I did Arena last night, Will. Maybe I could have made some better selections along the way. But they do have some stuff coming up. But it says in duels or arenas. So you know what? Let's do an experiment. Because duels aren't really a thing anymore. Are they? Okay, what are you doing now, phone? I didn't even touch the screen. All right, I guess I touched that one. So what we want to do is we want to add a tag for Sinister Six. There we go. And we want to practice against him with a Spider-Verse champion. And if this is how we have to do this, this is incredibly frustrating to have to go in here and do this constantly. Just saying that out loud. New side quest super good, easy in the first week, gives 8 calves. Are you grinding units on your alt for gifting? I wouldn't say grinding. Uh, I mean, I have some units, but I activated suicides on my ult. It's like a partial half setup. Wow, punish me harder, Rhino. Holy cow. There we go. I don't know. I used to not spend any units on the side account, but I started spending some units over there for like I didn't buy any Black Friday stuff, but I did buy enough cores to activate suicides. So I'm kind of unit broke on my second account. Pass to do, welcome back. Duels are at least a more definite way to target the objective. True. Now let's see. Did we get... Nope, there were no points awarded for that. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little frustrating, because it's not like there's a special arena where you can select Sinister 6 champions to fight. At least I don't think there is. Maybe one starts today? Yeah, that's what I was testing, Big Blue. I was testing to see if a practice fight counted as a duel, because there's not really a duel anymore. There was the versus mode, but they took that out. Why would you use a 2-star as well to make it a real fight? Because I was just trying it out. You know, because if I could validate that it works... Oh, sorry, it's early. If I could validate that it works for a 2-star, that opens up a lot more opportunities to get those points, right? Yeah, because you used to go to the arenas, and there would be a versus option, which they took out. Looks like I've got some side quests to work on. So far behind. Yeah. Got Lab and Abyss to do still. Yep. Brian showed off his skills. Yeah, man. Yeah. Skills to pay bills, you know? You gotta get those dollar bills, yo. Dollar bills. Anyway, well, let me tell you, I think this is my plan today because I didn't want to do a super long stream first thing in the morning. Um, let me go have breakfast, and I haven't even showered yet. I know, I'm a filthy animal. But I'm going to go shower, and I got some chores to do around the house. I think I got some laundry to do, and some cleaning. Probably need to vacuum or something. Whatever makes my wife happy. I got to call my contractor. And then after that, I will come back and do some side quest today on stream. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. Let's see here. Just doing an electro and got the 1,000 points? Yeah, potentially. No promises, right? Schedule subject to change, but I'll come back and I'll knock out the first quest. We'll do all the difficulties, and maybe even squeeze in a Cavalier path today. I just need to get on that early and quit kicking the can till the end of the month. Plus, we have energy use up, so we need to use energy refills and whatnot. So let's see who is. Is there anyone else live streaming? Oh yeah, okay. So hold up. Obama or Will is trying to tell me something. I didn't even think about this. Perhaps this is the dueling as my phone grinds to a halt. Uh, I do see somebody. I do see somebody streaming. Um, it appears it's English. It's looks like a very small channel. Uh, so we'll go over there in just a minute. Let me knock out a few of these duels if that's hold on a second. So that's a Doom. Who were you talking about? Hold on, let me switch to Discord so I can read the message. Oh, this guy. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, so if we duel, we can do 5 a day. That should work, right? And then we're going to use a spider champ. Preferably not that one. Uh, that should be a little overpowered. It was Mysterio, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was in a different window, Will. I didn't see what you're typing here in the stream chat. There we go. All right, and that should, if I do this 5 times every day, should be what, 5,000 points per day? Adam Warlock, hey buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, we figured it out. Ooh, what just happened there? So hopefully, hey, look at that. So we have 6 days to do this. So that's what, 30,000 points? Are we gonna be able to fill this up? Did I already miss a day? Okay. Yeah, we should be fine then. So let's do that 5 times. Come on, game, don't be punky. All right, and we get 5 duels a day. Actually, get a little bit more because it's only an 18-hour cooldown, I think. As boring as this is, you know, the rewards are there. There's no reason not to do it. Uh, you know, I should probably add this to my list of things to talk about. Okay, what? There's something going on with the keyboard. It's like It's being weird right now. There's some kind of glitch in the game going on. Make sure it's not like something stuck to my screen. The screen's clean. I mean, always is. Jay, good morning. What up, snowflakes? Can I copy and paste? Maybe. Maybe. It's 3 letters, though, you know. Maybe if it was longer than that. All right, so that was what, 3? 3 times? Thank you, Lit2210, for being available for the cause. Tell you what, guys, before I end the stream, I'm going to burn down my energy and do some Uncollected event quest. Just to burn down my energy, because I would just end the stream and do that anyways. But we'll stay on stream a little bit longer. This is the problem, right? There's always more to do. There's always more. But I think after I do a path, I'll take the rest offline and come back later and do side quest. We'll burn a bunch of energy refills and we'll knock out some side quests today. Yeah, Esteban. The world is not flat. It is round. And people live all over it. He's in a different time zone, dude. He's in a different time zone. There's actually a very large following for this game in the UK. Very heavy concentration of players up there. In fact, I was talking to somebody from Trinidad last night who plays the game, which is technically Eastern time zone. We've had people from both India and Africa in our alliance. I've even had one player from Japan for a little bit, although that time doesn't really work out at all. He said it would, and he wanted to give it a go. All right, so I think that's 5. I just want to see what the game's going to do if I try to do it one more time. Is it going to charge me units like it used to or not? I saw that they still had the warning message there. And there's a dual token. So do you guys remember these? You probably can't see it on the stream screen, but there's a little icon next to the start button. It's a dual token. And I was holding on to those for the longest time. So let's look at... I think I have one still, and that's why it's given me the option. I was holding on to them just for nostalgia, you know, just letting it clutter up. I got 3 of them. Okay. So I'm not going to need them. But, you know, I've always wondered, you know, like, what are you going to do with these? Are they going to let us get more of them? They've put a cap of 5. But I don't know. Oh, you still have those? I know, right? Will says I haven't seen a dual token in question mark. Exactly, exactly. Okay, we will do this. Is it still mutant combat? Tech combat. Okay. Let's scope out the boss, see what we're working with here. I do like this new preview feature. I mean, it's essentially doing the same amount of loading for the game. You just can't move up. Talk about a relic. I know, right? Haven't seen one in years. I did have to use one or two of them a while back so that I could finish some dueling in time to get rewards before the event expired, but I still have 3. All right, let's see what we got here. We got each time attacker reaches bar of power, I am inflicted with a taunt. If I'm taunted, my attack rating is reduced, but a 70% higher chance to activate a special attack. Well, it doesn't control when I throw a special, which I've always found, like why have that as a mechanic against me if it doesn't actually, like what if taunt forced your champion to use a special unexpectedly? That could be potentially volatile and dangerous, but it doesn't. So I've always thought it weird that they continue to include it. Anyway, 200% more ability triggers, so that means he's probably going to inflict bleed or armor break and heal block with every hit into my block, which is no good. I gain a bar of power every time he throws a special, which is good, but that's the only way that I can gain power. So I either want to bring a bleed immune or someone like Corvus who can heal through bleed damage. Each time I am inflicted with any debuff, the defender gains power gain passive. So power control may be necessary. Each debuff on me reduces my defensive ability accuracy as well. Okay. Oh, there's more? Nope, that's it. Okay. So my first thought is bring a Cosmic Champion. Preferably one that can heal from bleeds, which would be... Let's see. Corvus can, and I think everybody else is immune to bleeds, right? Like CGR, which I don't have. Groot, King Groot, Terrax. Yeah, it kind of feels like Corvus is the natural choice for that. See what you guys have to say about it. Donald Brian Perkins. What? What is that? I'm one path off from 100% in Uncollected event quest. Dude, Jay, that is so quick, dude. Go to sleep. Esteban wants me to use Black Widow Deadly Origin. Maybe. Maybe. But I feel like Corvus is the right call for that fight, because if he's... let's see. I kind of want to see... let me just double check this real quick. I'm pretty confident I know what's going to happen, but I just want to double check. I don't want it to land a bleed and a heal block, and then it's kind of like a moot point. I should have brought an actual immune champion instead. So... Come on. My phone is like being super slow right now. There we go. Come on now. There's a Yondu. We can't do it from here. Alright, we'll change menus again. Changing menus again. B-More is telling me to bring an immune champion. Because Yondu will heal block me, and so I'll die. And I think that's what I think is going to happen too. I'm already here, so I'm going to go ahead and do theory to practice. And watch it. Come on, phone. There we go. Practice. We're just going to watch it happen just to validate the pro tip that we're getting here. Where did my Corvus go? Bro, the menus are being like super laggy right now. What is going on? And I'm just going to let them pound into me for a little bit and see if we can't get a bleed through block. And just watch what happens. Oof. Surprised he hasn't landed one yet. Oh. So we did get a bleed through block there. But he keeps knocking me down. So I don't, it's landing the bleed, but it's not heal blocking me. And it's cleansing if I get knocked down too. Bro, like this is so silly. Theory crafting, man. Yeah, he just keeps knocking me down. That's the problem. You're gonna let him pound into you? That's crazy. Good morning, Jinx. I knew you were right around the corner with a comment like that. The EQ Yondu will proc bleeds and heal block more. Okay. Let me read that ability block again. Refresh myself. Because this will ultimately determine who I take for Cav EQ as well. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out on my own without watching guides. Where are you? It's only when I'm immune to bleed that I get an armor break. Okay. Special 1 is a 100% chance to heal block for 10. And if I'm regenerating, heal block for 20. So I feel like bringing King Groot would not be a good call. There's a chance I could get... Yeah. But that would only be if it hits me, right? I'm getting pretty good at dexing a special 1 attack. So... Yeah, the heal block comes from a landed SP1. So, I guess my question is, if... Make sure I articulate this correctly. If I dex the special one completely, does it still land the heal block? J0 just KO'd him with Horseman Wolverine and he didn't heal block you? Anyway, you got full energy. Let's get in there and use it up. Wait, what did I just click on? So it is tech combat, right? No, your bleeds were stronger. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. All right, let's go. We'll just burn off some energy here, and then I'll go do some stuff around the house. Come back for Alliance War defense soon, and then maybe we'll do side quests later today with hopefully a Cavalier path today as well. Got a bunch of energy refills that need to be used up. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Go touch grass. Is there something about grass today? I saw some people talking about moss and moss tasting better than grass. Is there like a joke that I'm unaware of, or is there some kind of holiday going on? Luke Cage is actually really good, Esteban. I think you are undervaluing the opportunities there. I don't know about the best science champ, but definitely a strong contender. Definitely a strong contender. Bro, like my phone is like crawling to a halt here. Well, I mean, maybe. I think he's better than some champions. I'd rather have a Luke Cage over an Ant-Man. Or, I don't know. That's just it. Is every champ has a spot where they can excel. So, you know, node modifiers, stat modifiers definitely make a difference. Jacob says so early this morning. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah. It is early. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Good morning, Ankith. Oof, just got hit. Nothing too difficult this early in the morning. See you, Esteban. This is Uncollected Event Quest. Just burning down energy until I end the stream. And then after that, I gotta go do some stuff around the house. And then I will be back later today, hopefully, for a short stream. I'm gonna knock out some side quest. And then probably come back late tonight and do a Cavalier path. But, oh, he's fire immune now, isn't he? Forgot about that. Probably should have landed that armor break a little bit sooner. There we go. You do not like the changes to Cavalier? I'm worried that the champions that I've leveled up don't fit those profiles. And so it's going to be a shit show for me. Because I've just been mostly focusing on ranking up champions for Cavalier EQ this whole time that fit whatever the nodes were for the month as a priority. So hopefully it's not terrible. All right, Terrax. What is up, dude? It'll definitely make me rage. Is Terrax fire immune? I know he's bleed and shock. Is he fire immune too? I don't think he is. We'll find out here in a second. Yep. We cool. We cool. And I got hit in my excitement, but that's okay. Oh, you're right. I Doom special 2'd him yesterday, Jay. You're right. You're right. Terex is immune to these advances you make at him. Apparently. I totally got distracted in my excitement watching the Incinerate land that I got hit. You are correct, Jinx. Let's see. Sentinel. Terry is immune to fun. I noticed I wasn't taking a lot of damage from his Rockstorm either. Using Green Goblin. I don't know if that's because the armor breaks plus madness was keeping my health topped off with bow power or what. But I did notice that he never dipped below 100% health. So I might have to experiment there a little bit more. So AQ is finished? Bro, early. Okay. We'll look at that here in a second. But not shock immune. You murked Thanos? Spidey, good morning. Long time no see. I know, man. How have you been? I saw you in the voice chat the other day, but you were gone as quick as you showed up. Oh, come on. Doing me dirty like that, Colossus. Oh, what? What? There we go. How's things with the family? Things are good. Things are good. We are recovering from Thanksgiving and getting ready for Christmas. So, Jinx is being a smartass and saying isn't working against the terms of service. uh, You're funny, Jinx. Oh, man. I wish you guys knew how cold it was here. It's not even that cold, but my feet are cold. Christmas is right around the corner. I know, man. So you better be nice, or you're gonna end up on the naughty list. All right, so we brought Yondu or Corvus Glaive for this fight. I need to dex the special ones. I guess it's okay if I get bled through my charges, because then I'll heal from it. Yep. But he's going to gain power if I suffer bleeds. But special 2 should reduce his power some. Jing says that Christmas is a sham. We all know who's getting coal this year. I'm not sure we do. Okay, so I see that happening there. Oof. Okay, so already failed at my primary objective here. I just gotta not rely on that. Yeah, easy enough. But question is do I bring Corvus for the Cavalier? Because he was getting that power gain. I didn't think it was too egregious. Probably could live through it. I just had I didn't fully anticipate the fact that my block proficiency would be reduced, preventing me from getting parries. So I had to treat him kind of like he's stun immune a little bit. And after that, it went smoother. I don't believe that BS nice naughty list. I've lived my life being the uber nice guy and I get F left and right and not in a good way. Tell me about it. Coal is an outdated fuel source. Santa gives plutonium 204 to the bad kids now. All right, let's do that again, guys. Did the event change? No. Okay, cool. Let's do a second round. Let's do a second round. YouTube lists MCoC as a game, and it uses some summary words to describe the game to people who may be unfamiliar with it. And one of the terms that they use is called raw thrills. If you guys had to describe MCoC in a single term, would it be raw thrills? Asking for a friend. Not sure that's the terminology I would use for this game. Alright, bubble shield. Santa's about to drop a nuclear warhead. Santa gives people's some of my Brian's anger and rage from MCoC when they're naughty. It would be so... Okay, so B-War would use the word bullshit. uh, Spidey would call it free energy. Rothrill sounds like the same thing as, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I know, right? It sounds kind of like it's some adult entertainment. uh, Good stuff, good stuff. Hashtag after dark. Well, they do screw us a lot, so he gets it. Come on. Unblockable. Get out of here. You're not unblockable. Bubble shield. Of course, Jinx would like that. You guys are funny. Making our way down the lane here. All right, Hulk. Oh, keep it clean, Spidey. Keep it clean. I just rolled over my toe on my chair. Ow, that hurt. Ah. Oh, here we go. We're not going to talk about those, Jinx. I wanted the fires, but okay.
So let's see. 757 is just waiting on the merge to mass end. And then
There we go.
155 I think every time I fix something, I find another issue with it.
Gotta keep it clean. That's right,
So
Spidey. Wipe the tip. Keep it
paste
clean.
there into it. So I'm trying to fix that now, but hopefully finish that today.
That's about as far as I'm willing to go on stream.
No, it needs to actually be merged, but the peer review's up. So
Let's see. Let's see. Man thing. Oh yeah, yeah. So with my office setup, right? Um, our desks sit like right next to each other, right? So if you're like looking at it, the desks face each other, and so I get to look at her all day, whether she wants it or not. Ooh, raw thrill sounds like something you scream at night when having a grand old time. I don't think I've ever said that combination of words ever in my life until today. Raw thrills. I feel like YouTube needs to revisit that classification. I don't think it's really dated well. Oops. Gotta head out. Catch you in your streams later. See you, Be More. Don't want poor old Brian to have that in his mind for the rest of the day. Among other things, Spidey. Among other things. Oh, man. Let's do some Ghost. Oh, Jinx, delete that. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? You get me in trouble. I'm not even monetized yet. I know who's going on the naughty list now. That's probably a terrible play for Ghost, so don't judge me. Wow, can't get in trouble if YouTube doesn't acknowledge your existence yet. That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. Soldier Sheep, good morning. You're never late. You're never late. Almost done. Almost done. It's almost 11. It's almost lunchtime now, guys. That's how it is, right? You know, it was gonna be like a 45-minute stream, but then I was like, let me burn off this energy. Now we're at an hour 45-ish. You know, like time just drifting away, drifting away. TikTok goes the clock. That's okay. We're having fun. We're doing some cool stuff. You heard Hawkeye got buffed. Never got a chance to use him. He did get buffed, and Jason Voorhees says that buffed Hawkeye is crazy now, among some other people too. I have an awakened 6-star Hawkeye, so he may soon be a rank up if I am enjoying him. He wasn't ever very strong, but the power control plus bleeds always seemed good for utility. Oh, there's some big numbers. Don't worry, he's still bad. Oh, negative Nancy's. And we're back up to the Yondu, which will be the final fight for my hold on. Yeah, this will be the last fight for today's morning stream. Hopefully I can find some time to come back early afternoon, maybe later this evening. I probably will stream tonight. Probably do a Path of Cavalier and side quest. I don't know. We'll see. I don't like making promises because things change all the time. I get busy. All right, we got a Dex to special 1. Get in there. Treat him like he's stun immune. Get those armor breaks though. It's only when I have the taunt that I'm have to treat him like he's stun immune. Oh, there. You know what? There goes all my charges. This is no good. This could cost me my life. How did I mess that up? Oh, he has the extra health this time. That's what it is. So we'll just have to play extra defensive here. Get him to use those specials up. Do a lot of intercepting. And that should be enough to finish him off. Probably could have done it maybe a cycle or two ago. If that doesn't kill him, okay. If that didn't kill him, I would be like, what the hell? But we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Soldier says I'll stick with my 6-star Karnak. Yeah, he got a buff too, by the way. But you know that. I don't know why I said that. All right, so let's see who else is streaming for the second time. Looks like the first guy is no longer streaming, which is a shame because I really wanted to go sub to him and say hi. Load webpage, load. Soldier says in those 2 years, at least I learned how to Dex Korg Special 1 33% of the time. You know, I've only started to learn how to Dex Korg Special 1 very recently. I would just try to keep crowd excitement below 3 and then just block it. But I'm able to Dex the first and second hits, but that third one, man, That third one keeps getting me. All right. So let's see. Okay, I see Daddy Longlegs is streaming, and there's also a guy called Omni Kings. Looks like they both speak English. Do you guys want to see the new guy or the old guy? I'll let you guys pick. While I figure out what kind of blasphemous things. I'll visit those later. Does anyone have a preference on who we send a raid to? Dude, I'm getting antsy, man. I want to open some stuff. I really wanted to. Oh yeah. We still got 4 hours. Oh, the cow. The new guy. All right, so the new guy. Let me just make sure he actually is playing MCoC and not just using an MCoC tag. And sorry, my computer's slow while I'm streaming. It doesn't load web pages fast. It's all that, you know, it's the upload, right? The upload is overpowering the download. So okay, so he is playing. Yeah, so let's share it. Control C. Control V. Omni Kings. Oh, it's a Z, not an S. And it looks like either my computer is slow or he's having trouble maintaining his stream too. I'm not sure. It might be me. Probably me. But I'm going to hop in there, give him BP raid. It's probably me. And I sub to him. All right, cool. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning while I finished up Ebony Maw grind for a 4-star. We did some duels. We did some other stuff too. I already forget. And 2 paths and Uncollected. So I enjoyed my time with you. I'll try to be back soon, but definitely tonight. Definitely tonight I will be back, and I will see you guys later. All right. So thanks for hanging out with me, and take care.